Vyakegema umwanchwa ligerelia ya masemu kutoka Sobisi che county ya Kisii, and in a very special way litukora ngo twakoletere AM wika county 045 magachamana ne BCA che county ya ito ya Kisii asojo sanga AM nagati ya MC kurase county ya Kisii ananimo kurase ward area Masige East igati yechuwa chire nane chirase constituency area Bobasi constituency ya sumo governor Paul Simba Arati akorwa na boigaso mu jumbe wensemeyo Mheshimiwa Innocent Obi rimwe butambe iga National Arati TV turiko konyerenga na bakonya ko mateka ngere kirega abo subscribe oshe abigo beke comment yabo gabo astra to kukaletera amangana onsi wanchile konde bwensi go tayo kurasi mirengo onsi ya gisiasa mrengo oli alternative government mirengo spiri ya alternative government mangana lengete party ya Jubilee mangana lengete DCP kusikiza ground Hawigo chipati chonsi pichirega bwa somrengo ya alternative government nabige masemo wikasomrengo o Kenya kwanza bwigo nyore chipati chinyinge njireme kobono ukonyera tu omorai bwense yake Mheshimiwa Daktari William Samoei Ruto na yero mutenendo benne asomrengo yo Kenya kwanza nchenkoro kwa brand sagini sena mage kamanega kurukwaro no toto nyaingiri na rakwaneka ngebichega bwone lyogira wikirira senchira engi ya kegima barabara na inche one and only the greatest Michael Motume. Karibu sana mheshimiwa. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see
you. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Straight from Botswana.
In Arabu. Mbiyamono murari ase okongali kase station yao.
Karibu sana.
Turaira make na turasemani monobuna bono togendete gusukange gochiase obachori obonne bogo chuo mwakonde.
Kare tugonya go shine. I'm seeing you shining. What's happening? I like a routine watch njiri gym namna gani?
Yeah.
Why looking sharp?
Umadumuna bono nya kwenda gochibosio ngonya wazaya bantu nga siasa nensensi. Goikoko ngichintenge nebigokora. So you have to be fit kurwo mubere so that fitness yeko obongo botuliete umanya ko bangana inde sabali ya siasa yaito Kenya gaiga ere nkongo sana mono gusiga iga seito demands go sama itaji y'abantu ko survive as politics teriraisi.
What do you mean?
Maje seito gaiga mono Kenya etu abege tabana siasa bakabune kinyasaye. Yani we have idolized politicians. Ekerogen tukene yonsi gekoba umuntu mudani okonyura n'umwana siasa.
Mheshimiwa Motume.
Umuntu okwerere nyomba mutubezo tomere probox. Umuruyone angakia yoko bina yaikire mheshimiwa akitoko ngonya none afya gonyitari. Anything that happens tulabona bana bako na school, it is even worse. Mheshimiwa nini mwana nguchere school. So okonyoranga ama itache ito monoloko gaiga usase binyoro byeito abantu abange bakoinyura abana siasa mono mumenya komeki abana siasa bamajiko babuna obonyasaye oboke. That's why pressure ekurua sabantu wocha kwenye sustain for a month 2 bako mwaka bakiyere 5 omaine bonyasaye goikotu ale ko bwate chinguru chinene sana. That's why we kokora masoezi anako ikoteki break kwara sukake rindegere obongo bwa botigare at peace onyegende lyoko onyo kwa basokire ojaga ko ebintu byuku bagabaza boliga oyo no liko yatoma etokoro kusagire. So that's why I say politics it is very challenging. Teriraisi kuna abantu bakonyerora yagerera bange kereba lusiri bakule pressure yabali bakwa. So sio kitu ya mchezo hivyo. Lazima ukue mgumu.
I like and I always love asking questions, especially ndoma towe payslip yo MCA.
Yes.
But you are among the few MCAs who Mheshimiwa County ya Kisii walikuwa baterera abantu bagoiga in times of any need bado kuna wao paka walikuwa ragachera. In a bad month, how much do you spend as a ground care?
Asumuti nyomobe ase ward ya ne kerengo kora fair analysis tingo spend is echiru 250.
250,000.
Yes, tingo nyana spend. Actually every Friday my budget is 100,000.
Every Friday.
Because yo konyoranga ngbuata matanga osenane osatano. Na the moment ngwa pia in one barrier tinanya ko bati spend inseri usalasini.
Ukiwo spend yo 30,000.
Goiko support ye family elia mayitekera to kwa na matamo n'abantu bayito mayitentu bebinyoro n'abantu ababoko nyorogoke. Watu wana mapato ya chini kabisa. akonyorekera kugenda kwanyora obwasi orugete andakota amanyete kwanyora omuntu ndake abana baine school bale nero okure nande kwanyore breadwinner omonyene chitent chiale tuone ibirogo bantu bange na community nyinge ngira so ase ebiyombe byokora chitent kwanyora umuntu oyo otaba supported orweli bwe mogende still ye family ri umuntu oli okorera marago be committee gotego ira na pake ase family yabatebinga omanyete ntuwa ati basto wakana no ene rikoro lyali kwana gaiga so kemwanya bantu ogora kwaranta abantu bayinyareti wetigana kwa konya no ene chitenti ibere kwa bakonya no wakana ideni gete lyalengo abantu abali no batiga kwa batiga bakonya gotwerana go come to terms ngakibago chaka esabali yo mwanjo obotayo ningangite sana gutarira abantu bayinse sana oburayibwane nabo besiri asa abantu bayinse abalemavu abantu batari kwenyara usaba abantu abagoto no enkoro yanere
Motume Foundation, that's why it comes in.
That's why it comes in. Kono konyoranga ibugwaro rase word yane majority of abantu basirire onyora mbwate bicha yabo.
Yes.
Especially bali bararware for some time osebara abagoto onyoranga maiko buno muntu nyara bayunga nyara bosirire onyora bicha yaye nanye post ni nyebwate, which means a ground kiara no kubeko gotukwana sabantu bana say ground I'm doing it at 85%. Ase nidiere omontaro molemavu omontaro moyo inse kabisa otabuga tie nyomba omontaro omogotu otigirenze onyora Motume in one way or the other agents baemba igetororimo osero munyeno ikirororo ya namo support kale moyo mwebona achikokwa no chako mo support ekarata karochi naboko nyora nkwambo igitoko boko weni amuntu yarenge mo.
Mushimo, how do you get your funds, especially who is funding your foundation? How are you funding it?
My foundation yego funding unabantu abakawaida be ward yana unabona nimbwate ekijana tuwe korukero mutinyi 500 kuri payslip ya kolega asi account koruku James Care nimbwate mwana onde bali bakana ire chise chesko unabona ndo kurukweba Nelson Mausa buna akoli umushahara 500 agotuma gochi ase paybill abana mbale bale potswa na iro bake kuna bakoli umushahara yani be nariri because your foundation you in one way or the other have a coin. So if you have seen of late I'm working so hard collect another agency of konya abantu kugenda isiko.
Actually I saw it. Michael inaitwa
Michaela and the Michael housekeeping agency. What I'm basically trying to do, actually that's not a profit making agency una bantu batakubwanga n'iki wa stockers. We charge the minimum amount. Nande bantu tayibonjo nyara bwata chibese. Umuntu goja netigana lero kwara natigira across chinyomba ina ross chinyomba ne foundation baje ka 28 ase ward yane.
Amazing, good job.
Ngatigere yaro kati abona ross ya 28 chinyomba ngibe krite target bakachikura chike etoke na iraba masige 50 to 100 as a Gulf countries na ikira bantu 19 as umutinyo no yo kabiretore.
Good job.
Next week we are sending another people about 10. Na bali bakuri chigodi chinde bago chango bakonya.
What is the requirement you want to kwenda isiko, by the way?
It's just a passport. It's just a passport.
Just that thing.
Just a passport. You come to me in a passport, wacha sende na little amount of chie visa twagiri ayabuno mwebuli ninki obwata tingo nyara ko foot all the bill. Chirina inche ngo nyara ko konya buna ko omuntu gwe ward yana nakubekere busarasini usina kubekere wa 40 kwagenda. So contrary buna abantu bakubuganga we are maybe doing business, we don't do business because antu baito konyora kwabo no go kemono.
Do you do vetting by the, because honestly speaking omuntu ikata ko na maju, even me included, even my camera person.
Bono we arena ye commitment inke. Yani we koro kinga indeed no target kogena. Maite kero konya abantu 100%. They don't own the process. Montago chote ni mbate 1100 lakini ticket timbuati. Waewe visa na kuna jire ticket nichi best channel usini 40 kwagenda.
Returns.
Nchitunta itungira nerikende. When you go kwanyora chibesa chiao, ono you can build yourself a home. That is the name I want. That is the credit only I want. Ekerengo chanata bunga ki ngo irete mausa kuru gaiga turwa lero is building a permanent house in 1 year ya yata liko cha okora Kenya. That is the satisfaction ngonyora kuno morai. My vision eringa by the time ngo exit usengo ka 2027 next year nkororo I have soldiers but spread across this world. They batimbu atie somoni ngolika WhatsApp yoga naki ya rero na herero bagisa
mbogende
mabuta ta I have seen it. Can I surprise you?
Yes.
Can I ringe Botswana? There is a young man Okuruku Rogers, another my brother Ondo Okuruku Masase, my cousins Korunkari, Mukuru Nyamati Rogers Musiria. This boy, when he was going to the US, I didn't go for the county Akanyore Green Kanda US. I remember I only gave him about $10,000 so I got to tell you I got a ticket. Yeah, I go get Mumbu. My last campaign, he funded me more than 200,000.
Are you serious?
He will listen and he will acknowledge.
200,000?
More than. My younger brother, a cousin Yanekoro Masase. When he was going to the US, I hardly invested less than was nearly Bhutan. I was like, como boost na como any courage. When he went to the US, during my last campaign, he is the highest funder and the donor of my campaign.
Up to a tune of?
More than 300,000.
Yeah,
more than 300,000. I owe to them. That is why Boni Ganacha Kireko invest in people. Oyo romu ya. Do you know, even when I go to Amatanga, I go Rango and Abotambi. Sometimes many of them they think, they're on Friday. I woke up one as wearing a key, I to give 500 to 22 a letter Rugaiga, to Tomiromu and Shimiwa. Ntakamanyeti. Nothing Namambi, Ngobo Karanya Kumina, Tomiru Assassin. Go Akanechiaki. I am Gambia to Arana to Aramanga Manga say what? Manyoka. Yan Natigarango Yelia Mariango drive which what? I see them transforming themselves and I see them supporting Kelingo Kora. So Oborai is not about how many people Okoachibe so was Erasa Matanga or say Okora, how much effect and impact you have on people's lives. In Chewai, Montarambo and Yukuraba to Gulf, Asabago Teseka. Kenya Gama Teso Karo rare enough. If you have survived in Kenya, tole asendo mora. Paka kwa ikire miaka 40-50, ayota kireko a gold medal. Because this country is very difficult to stay. Yani ense ya Kenya, I can give you an array of experiences I have across this world. By age of 19, I was studying in India for 5 years.
19?
Yeah.
Age of 19?
Yes.
What were you studying in
I
India?
started flying when I was 18 years.
But anyway, you understand you came from a family, you coming from a family what?
Yeah. My family is not so affluent. I needed in the average. I want to tell you, in the kind of family, I'm a counselor. But what gift my parents gave me is a gift to exposure.
19 years?
19 years now, I still going. By age of 22, I'm working in Mauritius, earning more than 100,000 salary. Yes, net. Pake company house in Buat. By age of 25, I've sold my first company 2 million and still working as a lecturer. Why this exposure now, mainly across the African countries, now the experience I have in Kenya, Kenya is the most difficult country to Komenya. Iga, mundu tayo care about your welfare when student graduated. We are busy building universities, centers of embarrassment, because people graduate with certificates, they have nowhere to go. Every county ya Kenya itagete university. Paka Jamira, paka Endeonzi. Then you wonder, abantu abekere bagosoka ngaiba gochia. I can give you an example of Botswana na so a lecturer for some time. And on a few of the people but they are doing very well. About 10. Ororo ebabuate and National Employment Authority yabo. Every year, it will scan the labor market here country. The number of nurses who graduated last year, and about to graduate here. Emanyete abari mu bayisidi mbale nkabale. Ewe iko mwaka buno yatabanga Kenya ngima ndoli ku admit mwana kosigete. Full stop. Botwade ngima.
Ndotagete bali mu ndotete bali baralia ndotete.
Ndotagete. School teye ku admit. Wata chikosi takeire plumbing nechi. Buna totagete kanya next year chiko enroll your school.
Antotagete relax ojonyo ali kyotagete.
Ojonyo ali kyotagete next.
Kyotogoja
koigora. A market is controlled. Say to is a free fall. Lero iganta go somalo. As long as imbu ate fees. Most of university ga kisi ngadi meeting. As ogoja wochia, nobody knows. KMTC. Do you see how Kenyans were becoming crazy?
Actually, every sub-county needs a KMTC right now.
Every constituency.
290 constituencies, 290 KMTCs.
290 KMTCs. What for? Now, what our leaders need to do, is to realize Cuba. The country of Cuba, it got more medics. It produce manufacture in the world. Yabantu very superful as a health care. Sure. What is it doing? It is looking for jobs in countries like Kenya. Kita itakogwa ne chinde ya supply employees babo. What we should be seeing the Minister of Foreign Affairs ya Kenya, the Minister of Labor, noko bwatira na nechi se chinde bono Japan. My brother stays in Japan. He's a citizen there. Japan, when I look at it, every job minus 10%. Yani ga stay isaine bantu. Kuna na balimu mbabolete. Kuna na abanyagita shortage zero. We want to see a government ya Kenya at the national level. Will approach such a countries chile more endowed with resources. Chiwaka na bantu ya kogendoro ko bargain. Yani to export labor, una part of the commodities to water in Kenya. Skilled labor can be a product Kenya can export. Kenya, temasa ko export machani chai yoka. Export maybe inte because tima don't to export koruseita.
But unfortunately, Mheshimiwa, looking at that, especially when matters a Minister of Foreign Affairs are concerned, look at it. Let's just bring it nyumbani kidogo. Abantu abange bona bagusiye bare Gulf country.
Yes.
The government itself hasn't even like ngorona garanga jwa goteseka. The government, even the way they react to us amateso yabantu bari mu
is very poor. It's negative.
Then that means you can't export everybody to every country.
That is why I say ningo tebaiga. Etotagete not a leader or a rhetoric. A leader or a visioned. The dignity of Kenya, a Kenyan passport, era sikwe no mora yore seyu. Today, the American passport is very powerful on earth. Umosonga to ka rubu mchezo bosongo, it becomes a serious problem.
That's a crisis.
It's a crisis. Correct. Lakini Kenya agende Dubai, go Saudi Arabia, atsumbuko akwero. Nobody cares. It doesn't become news.
From you leaders and even the government itself is just press statements.
Na romano ndo wo otarita na moroko ne ruba kagusi.
We only
Akataka koligi no ene airtime abantu bamanye amanyekane ngare na bwata na issue to raise about the Gulf countries. Nobody cares about you. Our politicians, we leaders, as to make menu ya ito no bongo bwaito na se bintu bitali ko konya.
Ndo goli keteli line go wakere kura.
Omo bibiti agotere orore kane na ye hero na ye ngiti enene ekorichiinge. That is what we are thinking about.
But also on that, I've seen leaders on your somewhere actually you are speaking Arati, wherever it is. For example, tell us Masigacha East. What the other than the point saying assist to number KMTC hapa kama ile yenye kozini nyariba church ama yenye konini, then that means you leaders are the problem, not even us citizens.
And atebaiga omura your steering wheel. Let me give you an example. No borayibole. Orayebonga a bus go say a matatu. Kero borayibonga a bus go say matatu. A driver yo what it is steering. Obogoreti abanta banga kurumaila. Naro koroka egari ya mutioke irukoroka go chitrisa isko. Naro utagete goika ekonye. Naro gotebe gari ya chire speed mono ira ninse. Na there are so many abane bategera to musikia samatu. Abane simibali. Ayabune driver. Tolikoliga likiro monta sabantu bwato istini maega. You are facing ahead, you must be focused dinga Nairobi to gocha. Buno musimama wole Narok na okobekere break entangani. Lakini ucha gotegera kiro muntu kukuwa na kurumaega, you will hit another vehicle or so cause an accident. When you are a leader or at the helm of power and leadership, what is steering wheel? We go to a vision. Ne vision ye yao na marara ogochi position in 5 years where I want Kenya to be. Alias Kenya utagiteke we communicate your vision very well to abantu bale
your passengers
abona barabana siasa bandi amanya yaya umurayo yoito nocho mukwanire are destined bakagento gete. So people would just find a way to join you through your vision. Ekara murayo go chanyamache ango saba gusineke amtisifo for example na whatever kwa nyoro murayo go tabanga ninje mbege chibesa. It means murayo tabuka ati plan tamanye tino nga kia mtisi inero. These things should be funded mapema kuru Nairobi. You don't need me to tell you because ye karuru murayo you understand it. Kuna mboli ni Masige East. I understand my four corners che word yani. If my tenga nyamarumabu unabona tabuka ati amache, it is me to work very hard as a bunge make sure nga anyebeke ile budget.
But
tali abantu baganye
looking at it yes. What na ensene ndobere to fuck
no inkyo kolikeliye gaziense ekaro kolikeliye gaziense you must have capacity to lead Kenya.
You have people babanda kwa maoni ababanda una bakwere
tali rani bagocha bakwa ebago kwera bunge. We have a structure of governance. Government you go work on the street. Government don't just walk. Government works in offices.
In Kenya, institutions. You mean in
Botswana? Kenya government you go work on top of vehicles, rooftops. And that is where we are saying sunroofs. Stay in the office. Allow people. Bali bakire chikura. Una no mujumbe. Obasi. Toa kule ro mujumbe. Omujumbo iramangana. Ekera tali koira nere tokobekero omuyu. Una no MC okura on our behalf because that's why you represent us. But in Kenya, it is really a mess. When I go to Kenya to idolize Syria wanasiasa. When I go to Asetole, na go taja kuro mugongo to complain. Ogo tebanga abole no murayo ito.
Kiwanda cha na wanda.
Can I tell you in Botswana? Ense ga chinse ibere kurubona. I don't know why we are benchmarking Singapore. I'm being very honest and factual. Kuna nare ngoiga muwaziri o transport. Aboga no guguru orore. Just a scandal. A scandal ngakita chiamenti ra mabuta. Yani chiamenti legally
fair kidogo.
Fair ya Botswana ile control na serikali. Tali namba legally ni gari yako pageni. Eba begetenga kurwe stop asokorwa 5 km okuru siringo sena 50. No ikira kati no ikero na 50. Mundu tayo komenta. Standards cha governance chiro paka ase border. Correct? Tadi baro bago fix legally. Now, kitaxi gatoka ngai ibiresa tonjuno chikale in another town irare korwe town ya Gaborone ngai bayini kirisa legally minister temanyeti.
By how much?
Ange uzentu pula chinga 20 shillings ya Kenya. Abantu wakaandamana abantu 20. And it was all over the news. So what happened? Wakewera bunge. Mujumbo opposition akakemukinga. A minister yenema nyetega asiaye. Nema tenga asigete. Egente kinga kwale kanakere. A minister just step aside. Echa ko ba investigate.
Just like that.
Akajiko yungo kwani rubunge akaresign. 2 weeks ago he resigned. Akatike gashi akameke benderance. Umuntu munga ori president oswe obere sworn in. Another time dina arengo na arenga lecturer. A minister yemyo ya water. Ega connect ya match go chie farm yaye.
Eric Muga waba.
Ega connect ya match go chie asem gondoye. Ega connect ya match abande neighbors wa complaining akimundo yo tap apply tu na nto wa apply nga kia ka correct. Ega connect ya match.
Shortcuts.
Social media muna yamore kaya nga match ngo spring gorale farm yaye. Pakabeke prop. Aneko nya kwani lunga wibire chibesa gete. Diliara ngeli una EACC yororo akagende bathroom kaimukie tai akengenta because he did not want to go to jail. Akakwa you can Google and find out
by
himself. That is how serious structures chire. You do not need a president go say MCA go say whoever the popular. You need empowered structures of government. I can tell you the last example. Go to South Africa. When you got systemic problems, CRSS, yes. The president is recalled by members of parliament. And you president, Jacob Zuma. You have failed. ba mu rushibo president baikaranza bune kiama bata ba muntu to represent bya murusi ba murusi ba mu replace na sisi la maposa. Systems when they work, you don't need to know muntu ne wodi ya gakorwa so muntu mo jumbo say usine constituency.
Welcome to Kenya where CS interior or then unajua won soka hapo unaenda kufanya nini hapo?
Is that a country? Is that a minister ya interior ko tabi ngaki ngwate bi ngobole mubwa iba na bira toko ngikokoro and then we clap to atabanga we are in a civilized nation. We have a long way to go. We have a serious systemic challenge and governance failures in Kenya.
Now let's bring it back home.
Yes.
Hapa nyumbani tu county ya Kisii.
Yes.
Systems ina work. Because one of the jinsi watu Tanzania yake. Now let's compare Kisii county, one of the counties 45 counties in Kenya,
yes,
and other counties. Is the system working in Kisii county?
Systems Kisii county averagely they are working.
What does that mean?
You know, they are not optimally working. Actually, optimal kangango ratole the heads of departments. Balibanga abawaziri ya department. But out there vocal doing their job. When a system is working, you don't need to question. Unabona ngobolinga ngesi education. Ileta no mama.
The last time I checked, I think the last time I checked, ask me. Eric Miyanda, I think so.
At least I don't know. So you see, Eric Miyanda, you can say no more CSR because visibility
it's all over.
It's all over. If you go to so many other departments, well, in the health, some more in other places, you need to see them taking the prime time. That's when you see people are in charge. So that's why I'm saying here, yes, systems are working, but not optimal. Optimal means we don't see them quite often. We don't see them coming out. Urban development. Town. We want to see the CEC there.
Who is the CEC, by the way?
I don't know. We want to see the CEC overtake charge.
What do you mean that you don't know yet? Need more vet.
Transfers internally they are being done.
Who do you take your challenges to, especially about the issues? Is that not incompetence from your office?
It's not incompetence. As we don't put them in office. As we just take our issues to their officers. When about work transfers internally, we don't need to be consulted. That's purely the work of the executive normal governor. When I go transfer at will.
Which mother double speak? Because when it comes to Ruto, you're saying a different thing. But when it's closer home, you're saying a totally different thing.
Systems in Kisii njiko work at optimal level. Yani njiko work as bunanate village chia chinse chinde.
Why are they not working?
No, that one it's a policy of government to government. Bunanate whatever. A leader has got his own approaches. I say go change systems from the previous maybe government nchiri at optimal level and then chibu at independence itakeire. There's a likelihood you want to go fit in na kugenda with the status quo. But just go change your systems, people are empowered. If I have my ward manager or somebody in my ward, in my absence from the ward, nobody will represent me except my ward manager.
Will you replace?
No. It's the only one. Zotabenga tingiyo pa mfano. Tingiyo. Umuntu ndi bwenzi osama tanga kusekende. Umuntu wa take charge is my ward manager.
Ulikuwa get transfer no.
One ward administrator, one gasi executive na wako wa transfer round. But transfer won't be almost in the entire county. Except for 2 wards or 3. Akili won't be abandemba. Go rotate bare after 3 years towards election go change bare. Une policy here. Lakini rende nchibona bali mbegete na parts and staff bane be office or you secretary or the driver amona ne ward manager perfectly. I give them total autonomy to work.
Which ministry ketari kwa kase county ya Kisii.
Hibono tinda akora botu kiboisa ine ina base ko gotenga ni tari ko waki. Generally ga singo korekanire in all ministries. In all ministries. But what I'm saying is that autonomy of departments and the people in charge, they have left all that work to the government.
Are they incompetent?
I should say so, because if people have been given a job and we rarely don't see them in public articulating government policies and government issues, there's nothing we should say in incompetence.
Should they be politicians or leaders?
They should not be politicians. Those jobs are political in nature. Anything they do is actually political, but they should not come out as politicians. What basically I'm saying, they have left a huge chunk of work to the governor. That's why you see a governor is the one everywhere saying about the policy of government. A governor is the way doing the bursaries. A governor is everywhere saying about the milk program. A governor is there launching Jitaya. A governor is there watching over the overcharge collection in towns. I mean, where are you as a CEC? Honestly, where are you as a minister earning government resources? Because by the time we governor launch Jitaya Jones P, I know Jumwanya Kaja Colonchi, a margin borehole, I challenge all this. Are you not overburdening this?
So you can report most of them they are incompetent.
That is it.
Now, what have you done as assembly?
No.
That's your work.
No. Just that's when I said it. Go implement it, but that autonomy can manifest in the public. Any still public confidence in institutions they lead,
you guys put them on check.
You see, our oversight role is purely on matters development. I have an issue to question. My hospital to standard, I have an issue to question. Water, I have an issue to question. But now that is purely in the assembly. Ekere structures chiko work, chiko manifest in public. Ayatoko ku announce pia se bunge, bantombai konya raiskari. Rarely did they see me talk in the assembly. They never have a chance to come and see. Abanta baiga baire chigasi in different departments. Ekero a system will go work. You should see them working. You should see them everywhere in the county. If you are a CC agriculture, you don't just sit in the office.
What do you mean field?
We need to see you in Bogirango. We need to see you in Bobasi.
That was on Govis.
What are you doing here? Somewhere to check something. For example, Coffee Society. Chico or see machine to 7.9 million. You are waiting up to the time the governor goes there to launch or to look for the contract title. When you are a CC in an office, what are you assisting that government? Tells you that either within your government there is a problem or you are incompetent. And if there is a problem, you could have raised an alarm. So, in Jabune FNC sitter.
Are you offensive already?
We are no more one in FNC. It matters. They can from the devil's advocate from the flip side. Or could you require a key? In terms of systems working, clandestinely systems are not fully optimally functioning. Like for example, unurocho minister. Because she taxi to change in a village, enganya inekaya zetu nga minister ya national tamanyeti. It tells you the entire chain ya information tekoretiki teyo you are an incompetent talker. What about the county? A minister accounting within a day. Amanya kichombe chikokuera somewhere. Extension officers was getting kimechandere. Kuna sito to what very few extension officers for us.
Para getting istari
wetega. We can stop is bakoto mu.
Igetacho getembiro karagas why?
Why? So this devolution ekitensega iga Tupate mandate when it counts, tupate our presidents, by the 40 or 7 in Kenya. We should see model counties, you go aspire to operate like these big countries to one and systems. First, you strengthen systems. All directors, the department, their mandate is clear. All the chief officers, a chain of command, ever structured, so that ekereke tukeko tuwale mechando nyamache umundu naro ukoba held responsible, and eventually the back stops to the boss. Muna kendo kutengeri ko kora ega credit ekera kegocha kera tu akore muna bone ga si account tu ara kore tu akore. The governor posts and says, I have done this. Now ikore kera utara akora. Eventually the bullet lands at his doorstep. So
you should be saying
so
equal
measures. So then we need litangani abantu to understand their role, abantu what a vision, what a vision or communicate the vision to the people you lead. Mungo so atori campaign. Maybe ndomle biko lunga manifesto. Chi manifesto chirichigo ichali kwa actually ene joke rekeja.
That's just but formality anyway.
Ene joke rezeita. Abatali kabito video chiko wote yabantu nga nge manifesto ingi. Kwani nkiyo tamanye tikira ase word ya ngitama tikire Kenya ngaiga. Yani yote tuko chiko ngaina abantu ase manifesto. That manifesto if at all yarenge kubuga tekuna chinse chingia angabante bawo koligeri word by word. Ine revision ya obwa
market scheme nganere bako makeri
vision yiga abantu banyesomerwa bayereswa banyemanya bagotanga vision yo Michael ningi yeri kubwa eyasage ono gatwakireye in 5 years onyora twasukire to this level. Pono rende say to gaiga those are just games gege twengete ngo wasera most gege twengete ngeke nyorukia kwada chikura mamo, and that's why we keep on rotating. And recently we heard about Vision 2060.
Before even we get to 2030, we are 2060.
We are 2060. Then you wonder, like, terrible, I don't know, 2060, some of us, we might not be there. Most of us, we could have died. We could be very old and not able to even think.
Actually, we spoke today. Will be at
70.
70.
Yeah. I will be 70. But I could long have maybe disappeared.
I'll be at 50 something, yeah.
You see, that is 30 years from today. You will be
at
almost 60. You see, that's an old man. you know, we're a vision nengia.
So you are a joke of the year anyway.
Those are neither here nor there. Let me tell you, we have been given a vision in Yerike, lakini what are we doing? Igaiga ngora so that by the time to 2060, onyore tuasukire. Ekere buna bone bitu arabe 2030. Omu Africa opimbirenga obe 2030 yekire.
Nothing.
Tura extend yes yali buna atakire. Ntura abekira abantu stima
agitareka
buna tu atela.
Education system ba.
Ando muntu opimo danga yaturuterige na
atambaka.
2060. Wesh ekere atakai.
Because of the interest of time, let's just briefly.
Okay.
The last time I checked, calling team Simba sana. The status quo remains.
Team Simba ngekimile.
Like kwangena mawa I don't want to governor. That's what I mean. The status quo remains. Some of you have changed your mind because I've seen you at Wamunyoro not once, not twice. And you know Wamunyoro and the policies Chomogava Novone guy totally different things. They don't read from the same page. Now that you're serving two masters, what are you telling us?
I get you. I was like, I'm serving I don't have any two masters so far.
Gashawa is your boss equally.
No. I've never defected to DCP. By the way, I'm an independently elected member of the County Assembly. We are only 3 in Kisii County.
You, Mheshimiwa Bare,
and another one from Bugirango. This guy, I would remember his name. There's this guy from Chitago, Felix Ombati. We are 3. And all of us, we were once in ODM, but unfortunately we did not clinch the tickets. But then God gave us favor and grace. Number one, I don't subscribe to any political party. And that
Are
is
you sure?
so, yeah, that is so legally, kisheria. Ngeti niko na chibaya chile chonse cha political party ende. Say ngeti any political party. And so there are so many other things in Tanyare gokora se bunge itu. Senge njontali ase kiama kende. Elia kabere there is a time to about issues ake na serikali county kwa boli mugavana.
Specifically no mugavana.
Yeah, no. Maybe then to Tanyare to go jail through the policies chia maybe to gaitana. That time I was looking for a safe haven. It happened in China Kuligindenga and the thing Kwanchang 2027 and then te yabantu bananga timpuati na ande party. Here I was a rekaniranga no muntu nteba ngeti. And by that time ekero mwako iwata wa munyora chagete campaign nkarawa nkamorera mabira bunaru sutikubunge
Sympathy.
ngacha kora mutegerera. No nyoro mukabira emia otemire sana kwerwani na kuleta abantu babo bo mulima amo. Wakile siasa yeke kabira paka today is undisputably a kingpin bo mulima today think kumanya mambi lakini aserero na bwate usemi nene sana aso mulima o Kenya na mo viste tiri mo kabire na mwakambane chirali unabona Narok. I was with him na bashimwa ba magara na route na bandi babo kirage. We were together because we were looking for a place and to talk allegiance at that time. Kuruelio a truce yegacheka between me na serikali county. Tukatema yaya Motume tukatora akora emeremo. For sure kuri tukelio mwenye kwa na asukiranga ke kujwa munyoro ngahira na magoro mayegake. Ntayaro banyole mangana yane kwa ndo kujwa munyoro ngore tale eshida asubwa matebu ane mugabana ande yanda kechanda abantu bane ba kisi andi be wodi yane ngatiga kurina bontigete nanya kogenda of late amatukara erebona ngo mwaka wa nekeni ongebire ande bono kuruelio amangana amanga achire matiange ko yataracha gusi matiange ochire a matrix is also changing kwa matiange yali atara ikanaika sivuno ochire. And here is taking Kenya by storm. And hande ntokuma nyamambia nyoro chire. Nere ngonya kwa goligia le bearing ya Kenya. Ntokuma nyamambia na hande ngogocha. Then I said to myself, let me pause asa mangana politics. Nkire ngobzavu nteme okonya abantu bane biri nkonyara. At the right time I'll consult them. There is also a time na chitro na sematian kera turangire tubina ba MCA ba Kisi. We went to his home araga tukwana tangulikia chikura. We said please proceed, we wish you well. But tinda agenda ase ntu achite state house rinde na president ya turangire tubina ba MCA ba Kisi ata itumo support, we listen to him. So for me at this time asibona ingase birebi igande mine is just kubeka mache mun na kuligere binense wateka.
Have you done any consultative meeting na Mugavana Paul Simbarati?
Nchitonya kora. Yeah, Antonya kora. Yeah, never.
Why?
Maybe there's no need for us for now to do any consultations. But the consultation you go down need based. Also muntu to what agenda. Agenda teratoka akondangeli ose tokumira na one fora to discuss about politics. Nindoche ogenda to kora intrigues around Kisi na precisely in my ward. I've had his comments on social media. Ase mnagotara na tarabu onentari ngororo. Agateba ene deputy party leader na chat make sure abantu babuli kiama kia ODM, which is right. Ene deputy party leader na ekiama konia ekiama kia ODM wikage ya kero muno.
Ahead of 2027, are you seeing yourself working with Simbarati ama a different team?
Bueno, una tina maana ni bia mambire ngabigoja goja.
Unaenda kujipanga. That means at least you considering or not.
Omanyete ukwambolinga mwakorere consultative meeting no mugavana. Na gote every year nje for the last maybe 3 or so months I have not mtu asoke recess ngasoka isiko ya Kenya na iranire. I have not had that opportunity yo ikalansanera okuwa na about politics. As long as njenga to be ane bikorekane as a word yane, when there is need I will definitely reach out to him or say he will reach out to me.
To what percentage see account ya say what?
It's about 70%. It's above average. That one we give it a credit. Kazi imefanyika vizuri and we are waiting, especially roads chiane nchiraera. Nchiro kitirete about 10 kilometers chiale metwe kitarabiku muchanga. I've been following it up. Matebwe wiki ngoleta bale mabuta ba ichoro. I'm still very patient. I don't want to complain in public. I'm giving them humble time. Wale batakire ko implement wale mu chief officer roads na abantu bae baichi baroseli abantu bane.
Thank you so much. I'm just concerned that yes, because you have seen a lot of actually most of your colleagues.
Yes.
They're complaining, so we don't know where you belong.
No, but according to average, back street Kenya mache mkorandu bakora chikwana social media, it's becoming an eyesore because monto etwe egasi yutabwati capacity. And so we are just requesting termination ya kortonyo rumonta akore kusema magena aliye keratine niriga ase nyamacha akohamba movement y'abantu na no yambanyene abanyene bali atakire gokonya bono it is becoming buna ikintu ketegeko ba accident you ta move with ease. So I hope mugabana dia nyamacha na address the issue agateba contract ango chire. We have our hospital ya nyamache we have a promise kura someone it's going to be done negative or you got nekitari anya kionyo what 15 million. The contractor was terminated. We are waiting for another process. Bono, these are some of the challenges to implementation here projects just serikali, but hopefully in the fullness of time before to get there into an electioneering period, my prayer needing etoke to ikira ni bibi ari konyarekana we ikiraniwa elindegera togo face y'abantu baito on our scorecard. They will give us either a second term or they will kick us out.
So it's all it's either 1 term, 2 term, or 3 term, or any term.
Boniga I give credit to mwana inchone. Now in this time I'm not going to do any single poster.
What do you mean?
I've said to myself tiniko na kolosinga ebicha yane mbeke ase word yane ena arosi elingo tara ba mura babo nengena igure ngane campaign lakini njiko banko na ndichimete gestima njiko na ngituka cy'abantu. I don't intend to do that because for 4.5 years people have known Motume. I mean, unagili kwa rego teberanga ki ngagosenga ntimu kiori. For 4 years, people have known what the governor has done. They know him in and out. I mean, why do I need to be on top of a vehicle kukuranga uwe akera umujumbe gete? No. Okosera kuna na wa onjukire gerenga kiyera ikuna timbu I don't have. I've been doing this for you.
Thank you.
Choose another person so if you wish.
Thank you so much. Actually, I intended to give you a minute or so for your parting shot, but fortunately, you have done it already.
Oh, already we are off time, huh? Okay.
Let me just give you a minute for your parting shot.
No, thank you, Sakini. And it's a good engagement, and I wish that you continue. Experience sharing is good. Who you are. Now, what you stand for, especially now what you this kind of civic education, and one thing, comment na IBC na Kenya agaiga kwa ujumla kabakirigiriria se katiba. It is very unfortunate. Inga back at this modern time, ekerochi university everywhere. Inga the basic qualification yoko ba mo MC yoko chakorosia machiko no go tuale kebanda. You know, some things are ridiculous. Even now, only 12% is really bad. You know, so that you have quality of leaders. To enyomba yoborai wa expecting ambasoki equality legislation. Pasonge bagote banga garbage in, garbage out. You don't expect anything in you. So, ekikirokyo, tari ngengoteba igo ng'ani nkasomete gose ninkabwate kende, I'm just concerned. Because abantu baito basomire, abana youth baito basomire. Rero baka abantu abagima bari cyuni bari kigasi no wa MCA ngoranda abandi bagosoma. That still IBC cannot recognizing that the Kenyan population ya very so literate ya somire yake baba bekire some bare minimum qualification so that tonyore quality oversight, quality representation, and then quality legislation. But when anybody can be a member of parliament, anybody can be an MC, anybody can be a senate. This country will be led by quacks, and then we will not achieve that vision you are saying of 2060. Because when you go and take a tab, we get 2060 king and neighbor no montoko somera in the assembly o tamanyeti kende yonzi akorara tamanyeti. So that one also I really see there is a serious problem from the IBC. Akidende aside tukeli monato iwe.
Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa Michael Motume, for your time. We really appreciate you so much, sir. We always wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Actually, you are among our favorite MCs around because of whatever you are doing in terms of legislation hapa nchini. Tunashukuru sana.
Thank you, my brother.
Articulation of issues, kosa. Tunashukuru sana.
This
Nation Alert TV, bring the world closer to you. Magaye kama nenga kulkwaro no toto nyaingiri toko kwenye runa botambo, keep subscribing, unabego share, unabego you comment and you leave your everything. Unabego na tell a friend to tell a friend. I am Brian Sagini Sena. Until next time. Bye bye.